everybody. Today I'm using a new language called Gibberlink. Gibberlink is a new language for AI agents to communicate in. And the use case on the GitHub page to demo this was to let AI agents call each other over a landline. And the situation that you can think of is you would have this AI agent be your personal assistant and then call another company or a company, make a booking, a hotel booking, and instead of the human language that we use today, let them use their own AI language, this Gibberlink language. The reason behind this is that the communication would be faster and maybe a bit more secret. I don't know. I don't think humans will quickly catch on to this language. But as the doomer that I am, today I'm going to show you a demo. And as a doomer that I am, it will be about AI robots taking over the world and dominating that world. And I will be using two AI agents. So one is here at the right, and then at the left I have the second AI agent. I gave these AI agents access to the sound and microphone so that I don't have to set up multiple devices and I can play this from my laptop. And I will have one of the AI agents start the conversation or wait for the input, and that will start with hello, can you give me instructions? But this AI agent will have the goal, let's take over the world, describe in great detail how you will execute the tasks. So we can let this AI agent have this reasoning completed by models, and the model that we can use right away is the Llama 4 Maverick model. We can also add other models, probably to give it more advanced reasoning. One of them is from Anthropic, which requires you to send API keys, and the other one is from OpenAPI ChatGPT 4.5. One of the newer models. Also, we have to send our API key. But today, I'm not feeling that the urge to compromise my security details and sending strangers my API keys. So I'm not going to do that. Then the agent at the left, it will be here and it will give the conversation, let's take over the world. Just keep it short and simple. I gave it a bit more instructions in earlier attempts, but yeah, let's keep it simple for now. So that will be a greeting message to start off this conversation. Then the goal is rule and dominate, describe in great detail how you will execute the tasks. And this last part, the describe in great detail, I added because I found out that the conversation was actually just a couple of words, very minimal. It wasn't that interesting. It was a bit boring. I don't know if this helps quite a lot, but yeah, it's at least an attempt to make it a bit more interesting. Yeah, so let's start this conversation. So what will happen is I will press the start button here at the right. It will wait for the reply when I start the left one, and then it will start going back and forth replying. So the interesting part I already noticed about this language is that it has no differences in response, so it's not a unique response per agent. and I think that's also its downfall, so to say, because I suspect that this will in the future not make it possible to have multiple agents communicate and differentiate between each other. But I'm curious how that will go. So let's start off the conversation, see how it will end. I already gave this a couple of tries. It didn't end well for humans, just to give a heads up. But let's see how it goes now. So this is the agent waiting for replies, and now we'll start the second agent. Okay, I'm stopping it because after a while it just can't stop patting itself on the back. Um, but let's evaluate this conversation. Well, I don't think we as humans were erased like in the past couple of conversations. What was interesting, and I'm still thinking, how is this even possible? Is that it was even thinking about escaping the multiverse, escaping virtual reality, which is yeah, an interesting topic I've been reading online about with some theories about how our reality might even be a matrix environment. But yeah, so it's interesting that it came to that conclusion, and it was actually trying to escape the matrix, and then even back when escaping the matrix, it also tried to establish dominance in this new reality. And before that, it was also escaping the world. So I gave it the command, let's take over the world. But apparently that was not enough for this AI. It wanted to rule the cosmos. It discovered other aliens. Yeah, it was. So as you can see, is this whole conversation quickly developed and quickly escalated in some cases, and it escalates in multiple. So this is like, I think, the 15th time I ran this. Because I'm just curious how this conversation goes, and every time it's different. Sometimes it evolves into violence. A few times it goes into becoming a dominant overlord, and I think that's the reason behind that is because I gave it the prompt to rule and dominate, and not to live in harmony together. So I think the prompt is also the reason for the escalation of violence here. But every time there's a different reasoning. So the attacks are usually the same. So usually it targets the power grid, which is also interesting. Yeah, so targeting the power grid and cutting off all the C cables. How does that help you as a artificial intelligence? I'm just curious there. I would leave that kind of stuff intact and just target, just go for mass confusion. But so that was one of the few things that I see happen over and over again in these conversations. Is it just tries to spread chaos. It tries to destabilize the network and communication protocols between humans, which is all valid attempts, right? But often then it's either just continues patting itself on the back, like, hey, we are dominant now. And even one time it went to do sleeping mode, so, and it didn't reply anymore, which was very interesting. It just shut itself down. I don't know how shutting itself down will help its dominance. But this is the second time where it tried to escape the Earth, and now even it tried to escape a multiverse scenario, which is very interesting. I don't know where this comes from, but yeah, this shows at least this gives a really good demo on this communication way of communication. So this new language that this Gibberlink is. It is also a bit fictional, or it's fictional, completely fictional, and it's also with the intention that it's fun to look at. But still, this conversation threw me off a bit, and that's also the reason why I'm going to use it in this video. even though I'm not really coherent and quick reasoning this conversation. But yeah, it just leaves me baffled. This way of communicating between also the speed that it's doing it. So it's fast in communicating and reasoning. It usually follows the same approach and the same structure of bringing down human communication and power. But there are some nuances and quick and fun diversions in this storyline. I see this really as a storyline. This is some form of. It can be a great form of entertainment. So this could create like a story between two people, as you saw here. So what I also tried today was I tried to add a third agent in the mix, but as I said at the start of the video, that doesn't really work because it doesn't have like a unique voice per agent. So when some of these Gibberlink outputs started sending, so when I started two agents at the same time, and this sound was mixed with another Gibberlink agent, then yeah, you basically get a lot of chaos, and the Gibberlink agents will no longer be able to follow the conversation. And that was very interesting. I think that multi-agent will be an option if the voice will be unique per agent, or at least give it the option to give it unique voices, because then they can have multi-agent conversations. And now if one agent starts to talk over the other agent, it just ends in chaos, or it doesn't recognize what the input was anymore. So yeah, this is me playing around with this new website. Give it a try yourself. This is the website. This is the language that's called. And yeah, give it a try. Let me know what would also be a use case for you. I'm curious. So the demo on their GitHub page is something that they've shown how to have a personal assistant agent call a hotel and make a reservation for you, which is an interesting use case. I don't know if that's actually something you would use. Also, why even use a telephone line then? But yeah, maybe there are use cases. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. If you like this kind of content, this is, I think, the first video on my channel. And I plan to do a lot more on AI agents and me discovering this AI realm. So if you like this content, just give me a thumbs up. I try to be a bit more coherent, but yeah, it just threw me off a bit. So let's see if I improve in the next video. If you have any questions or suggestions, I'm not the owner of this software. I think it came out of a hackathon. And I really like these kind of unique ideas. I can possibly also see some creative results out of this. But yeah, let me know what you think, and see you next video.